Now, you'll notice when I do the stick and slide, I bring my toe right on that line. Then from this position, I get the right depth away from the cue for my body style and my body size. I get my right distance, and then from that, whenever I move my cue back, I move it back and a little bit this way. Okay, so it's a little bit from my toe. When I get down in my proper alignment, I start from here, but in the end, I move slightly back. All right, when I pivot and kick my foot back, I move slightly back. And that helps me keep my head exactly on that line. So I start from here, I see my line. Put that ball back on that spot. I start from here and I see my line. Put my foot down here. All right, when I come back and I come back slightly from me. So that way whenever I drop down in the perfect line. Right on that line, right in my target. Okay? Now, what happens when we go a little bit and do something wrong? Let's say if I put my foot slightly off to here. All right, when I put my foot slightly off to here, then that means this foot's not going to come quite far out. And then whenever I come back, I'm still on that line. Now when I drop down, now I'm going to be off of this line. I'm off my line. Because this foot's too far in, it's made my entire body move to the right. For foot placement, we want to make sure that you're aware of where your feet feel comfortable and bring your head down into a natural shot line that's on the intended line, like we did on the head alignment drill. For me, I put my toe right on that line. I step out the distance that's needed for my body size. I come back, and then from right here, I know when I drop down naturally and comfortably, I'm right on that center of the ball, right at the intended target. If I make an error and I line up slightly off, whenever I go out, because my foot was not on the line, this foot actually moves over this way, and when I drop back and my body comes down, you'll see I'm nowhere on my shot line, which means that I would lean or have to, readjust. I'm not going to lean. This is where I stroke. No matter where I change, no matter what angle I am, my body tells me where my shot line is. My feet start that position. If I come over here and I'm on this side of the shot line, looking at it a little bit off angle. If I come over here, then I come out here, you can see this distance was different, and that made this distance different. And whenever I kick back and I drop down, now I'm on the edge of that ball. I don't lean over to get into the shot. This is where my stance is. This is where it keeps my head alignment in the proper stroking line, right here. So this requires for me to stand back up, look at the shot line, put my back foot, my lead foot, right there where I need to be, come in, step to the shot, step back, and when I drop down, there I am, right there on the line, without any body movement or leaning. It's just a natural come down, and I'm already right on my line. Your feet play a very important role in how well you maintain a straight stroke.